all that good stuff. All right, it's going to be a small series of videos in this merging masterclass that's going to teach you the ins and outs of what you need to know when it comes to merging in the arena. All right, now we're going to be merging F1 wheels, bennies, things like that, and we're merging them on cars that you shouldn't have this stuff on. Okay, these are all unobtainable things. All right, we're merging upgrades, yanked in plates, green tint, wheel colors like pure white, secret gold, all that good stuff. Okay, these are actually secret gold on this Duke of Death right here, with 3D paint as well. It's a two-tone car. Now, we're going to be talking about two merges mainly in this video. It's going to be the RC to car merge, which is the most unreliable one, and the car to Fagio mod or Fagio mod to car. Now remember, I'm talking about the Fagio mod. All right, do not buy a Fagio that's $5,000. You need to buy the mod. The mod's like around 50K. That's going to be the main one, all right, that you need to use to glitch out the garage too. All right, so what you're going to need for this glitch is I recommend going to heavy public sessions, and heavy public sessions will yield the best results because of the lag. Okay, go into a free aim session, Xbox or PS4, and I recommend you stacking up on beers and cigarettes to get glitched out. Set your spawn location to the bunker before you do this glitch. Okay, always spawn at the bunker and then go to the arena for best results. Now the arena workshop, you're gonna need that, the garage with the RC car in it if you're doing, you know, this first part to transfer F1 wheels. And yeah, it's the RC car should only be used if you're transferring F1s. I want to make that clear. You don't all need to do the car to RC merge, but I want to show you guys how to do it because it is an option. And like I said, you want to buy a Fagio mod, the Fagio mod, the $50,000 one. That's what we're gonna use to transfer paints and textures and all that stuff. And it's good to know that any vehicle, all right, you need to know this, any vehicle that's being used in the merge whatsoever, whether it's donating, you know, components or it's receiving mods, whatever, that needs to be inside of your arena. Okay, you could transfer them around levels, but that needs to be inside the arena. All right, now like I said before, the car to RC is very, very tricky. It's a simple glitch to do, it just doesn't hit very often. Okay, it's unreliable. Like I said, heavy public sessions, and I recommend if you fail 5 to 10 times, just get out of there. All right, go to a new session. Now, this is the vehicle that I'm going to be using to actually merge over to the RC car. Imagine if I didn't have anything on my RC car and I wanted F1s, okay, like a lot of people's situation. You need to get a car with F1s on it just like this. Drive it into your mod shop. Make sure you get onto the modification menu because that's how you merge it. That's how you merge these upgrades over to the other vehicle. Okay, so once you're on the mod menu there, you want to go ahead and exit vehicle and call up Gerald, Simeon, or Martin, and you want to get one of these jobs in your phone. Okay, get one of these jobs in your phone, and I recommend going into first person and kind of stand over here in this spot you see me standing, and I'll explain why in a little bit. But here's the name of the game. Get the right D-pad option. Get to the point where you need to load up the Simeon job right there where the check mark is, and at this point what you want to do is hold the pause button. Hold the pause button, and as you're letting go, tap X or A on the Simeon job to activate it, and you should hear a beep and the pause menu come up. Okay, now you didn't hear a beep there, but it's the way I'm recording my gameplay, but I promise you it was there. Quickly go to Titan of a job and launch it up. Okay, remember, you must hear a little beep in the background. You'll hear it, don't worry. So if you've hit that correctly, you know, you should spawn into the job just like this, and we're gonna be loading down here in a second. And quickly, you know, just try to get out of the job here. You don't want to stay here too long. Get out and start spamming right D-pad. If you hit it correctly, you would have seen it change there before it launched you into the Simeon job. Okay, that's the Simeon job right there that we launched in the beginning. So I'm going to try here again. All right. Now, I didn't get onto the mod menu, so I don't have to worry about going into my other car, except for I just did get on the mod menu for this one. So that means I need to get back on the mod menu on the other one. Now, the whole reason I did that for was because after you get on the mod menu there, it puts you in this weird position here. Okay, that's the position you're going to want to go back to. All right. So I just wanted to show you that. So once you've done that, you need to get back in the car that you want the mods from, get onto the mod menu, and just get out of the vehicle. Get into first person, go to that same spot it put you in before, get the right D-pad, and get ready to hit this glitch again. Boom, I hit it right there. I'm gonna go to the online tab and start up a Titan of a job very quickly. Now that X pause thing, remember, it's more like hold on the pause. As you're letting go of pause, you wanna hit X. Even a little bit later works. You can launch that job at a pretty crazy time. But anyways, once you're in the Titan of a job here, back out as fast as you can and start spamming right D-pad as you come back. And you'll see the car change right here on this successful hit. Check it out. All right, we're gonna load back. And boom, slow motion. You see that? The car actually changed right there as we were spamming right D-pad when we came back. And it should still load you into the Titan of a job right here. Just back out, the Simeon job. And as you can see right there, it's merged, okay? So you wanna press right D-pad and you wanna just change something on the vehicle. I recommend just going to change a livery, all right? And that'll get it to stick. So just like that, that's how you do it. Once again, very unreliable glitch. You might have to jump sessions a lot to do it, but it's something cool to have if you want that merge just to look nice or to actually be used to help you merge, like in this next scenario we're gonna be going over here in a little bit, okay? But that's the car to RC merge. Not 100% essential, but that's how you do it. All right, so now we're moving on to the main merging part. We're gonna be getting F1 wheels on a Tesseract, okay? And retaining the paint and everything that we had on it previous. So remember, I said you wanna get a Faggio mod to glitch out the garage. Now, once we're in the garage right here, I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of the Faggio and I'm gonna bring in my interaction menu to get some beers, okay? And you wanna start drinking beers and you wanna place them. Just tap X or A on the Pisswasser and he'll drink, you know, a couple sips and he'll just drop it. You want to drop this right by the back tire, okay, of the Faggio mod. Now, I'd recommend 2, maybe 3 bottles max. If you place them right, you should be good. I think that's going to be okay. Now, walk around and take your cigarettes out and go ahead and press X or A to smoke one and walk into the Faggio and you're going to see you'll start pushing it. And you want to hit the bottles and hopefully knock over the Faggio. Okay, believe it or not, it does knock it over. So you can keep trying, you can keep pushing it. Sometimes I'm glad this happened because sometimes it goes right through it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna start placing a few more bottles around it. You know, just don't get discouraged if it doesn't fall right away. As you can see right here, I had to do a little bit more finessing to kind of get it to work. But I'm gonna drop 2 more bottles there, go to smoke the cigarettes, and push the Faggio mod into those bottles. And hopefully I can get it to fall this time. And I'm pushing it. You'll see it start to wobble. You see that? Once you see it start wobbling, just like step away. All right, if you step away, you'll see it fall. And once you've done that, close your interaction menu and you want to proceed to push it over to this location you're going to see me do right here. Okay, so what the name of the game here is you want to get the wheels. You know, once you stand this Faggio up, you want to get the wheels to be right outside the shop, right outside that line, that dividing line. Okay, that's why you see me pushing it so carefully right here. And you're going to see once I get it up right here, I'll only have a right D-pad to modify vehicle, but I'm technically kind of outside the garage there, okay? So that's the spot that you want to be in, all right? Leave it there. Now, I'm gonna go get the Cerberus. You don't need to use a Cerberus for this, but I think it's the easiest. This is my method on how to get this glitch inside of there really quickly, and it usually works first try, but you can use any vehicle. I'd recommend using something big. So I'm gonna use the Cerberus, and I'm just gonna hit right D-pad to just go straight into the mod shop. And I'm just gonna run the hell out of this thing over the Faggio mod, and I'm gonna drag it into the mod shop, okay? You'll see it starts to drag it in there. That's why I like this vehicle. And usually, once you exit vehicle here, you should see the Faggio mod deep into the workshop, just like that. And all I gotta do is hop onto it, and you should now see left D-pad and right D-pad. That's it. The garage is glitched out, okay? This garage is glitched, but what you need to do now is press left D-pad to return this to storage, and I'm gonna explain why here in a second. Now press right D-pad, get out of this Cerberus spot, and press right D-pad to go back into the mod shop. The whole reason for doing this step right here is because we need to get the Cerberus out of there. So to get the Cerberus out of there, we need to get the Faggio mod in there even more, okay, so that it doesn't get dragged out later. So when you do this, it gets pushed way deeper into the mod shop. You can see now the Faggio's here instead of over there by the dividing point. So once you have it, you know, farther in over here, this is now where you can just simply get into the Cerberus and you can drive it out. And don't get me wrong, it's going to drag the Faggio mod a little bit, but it won't drag it all the way out of the mod shop. So you see right there, I'm driving out. I hit, you know, right D-pad to return to storage. And as you can see there, I can get out now. This is back in its original spot. We just had to use it, you know, to do this. And the Faggio mod is over here. All right, it's inside the workshop and it's glitched. Now the garage stays glitched out as long as you have one vehicle in here at all times. Okay, so I'm going to keep the Faggio in there. This is the Tesseract. This is going to be the vehicle that I want F1s on, and I want to keep the wheel color, the paint, all that stuff, you know? So this is the type of merge I'm talking about. If you have a car like this, you know, an old one you made really nice or that somebody gave to you, but you're like, damn, I want some F1 wheels on it, but I love the paint and everything. This is the scenario. This is how you do that. Okay, so while the garage is glitched out, I'm gonna get into this Tesseract, the car I want the F1 wheels on, and I'm gonna hit right D-pad to modify, and I'm gonna go ahead and exit the vehicle. So at this point, what we're going to be doing is using the RC car to merge F1 wheels, but I need to get this paint over to the Faggio, okay? Because remember, when you merge the RC to the car, it transfers everything. So I need to get this paint, the window tints, all that stuff. I need to get that into onto the Faggio mod. So I'm just going to get on the mod shop or on the mod menu there, you know, so that we can transfer all the mods. Once I've done that, I can get on the Faggio. And the name of the game here is to hold pause, and as you're letting go, spam left D-pad. Okay, so you're gonna see me try right here, and I should fail once. There you go, I did fail. Just get back on it, hold pause, and as you're letting go of pause, spam left D-pad, and if you hit it correctly, you should see something like this. Okay, back out of the pause menu, you're gonna run just straight into whatever it is that's there, go into first person and double tap your sticks to activate your action, your emote, and that'll get you unglitched. Okay, funny enough, that's actually how you get unglitched from there. And as you can see right here, the paint and everything transferred over from the Tesseract to the Faggio mod. So I can just hit right D-pad to go back into the mod shop. And yeah, that's how we just transferred over the paint. So the paint's not going to be lost in this Tesseract when I do this next merge, okay, when I put the F1 wheels. So that's always going to be weird when you're going back in the mod shop. Don't worry, you'll usually be able to get the Faggio out. I actually lost a lot of health there, so I'm going to go ahead and eat some snacks. But as you can see right here, the mods from the Tesseract, which really all we wanted was the paint and the wheel color and the tints, all that stuff is on the Faggio now. All right, so that's going to be able to be transferred back. Now, and the upgrades as well, or a few of the upgrades as well, I believe. So the whole point now is we need to get the F1 wheels onto the Tesseract. So I'm going to glitch the F1 wheels from here, merge them over to the Tesseract. Get on the mod menu for the RC car, and then get in the Tesseract. All right, and we're going to be merging the same way. Hold pause, and when you're letting go of pause, spam left D-pad. If you hit it correctly, it's going to look something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the pause menu, and it should run you into a wall or something like this. Go into first person and activate your emote. Okay, and guys, that merge, it's simple to do, but I'm telling you, you have to be letting go and spamming letting go of pause and spamming left D-pad at the same time. Okay, and you'll get it eventually. Now, as you can see right here, the Tesseract got all the mods from the RC car, the paint, everything. It actually looks pretty good. Now, I could keep it like this if I wanted to, okay? But I don't. I want the other paint, all right? The original paint that the car had, all right? But we have the wheels on it. So now the name of the game is to transfer over the original mods, the paint, everything that's on the Faggio back to the car without stripping the F1s. And this is how we do that. So press right D-pad to modify the Faggio. Head over to the wheels, go to the wheel type, the front wheels, go to stock, and you want to go ahead and scroll all the way up to the first 4 options. Now, pretend stock wheel isn't there. Number 1 is Speedway, going down the Street Special, Racer, and Track Star. Now, what you have to remember here is for F1 wheels, options 1 and 3, which are Speedway and Racer, that'll show off your color, you know, the pure whites, which is what I want. Options 2 and 4, those are mostly carbon, okay? And the carbons will just be like a strip of your wheel color, and that's it, all right? So I'm going to go with Racer. It's going to show off a lot of the, you know, of the wheel color. So I'm going to get off the mod menu there and then get into the Tesseract so that we can merge everything from the Faggio over to the Tesseract. And same thing, I'm going to hold pause, and as I'm letting go of pause, I'm going to spam left D-pad. I didn't hit it that time, I failed. I'm going to get back into the Tesseract, hold pause, and as I'm letting go of pause, spam left D-pad. All right, and I hit it correctly there. You should see a weird cutscene, something like that, okay? And then back off the pause menu, okay? But as you can see right here, my guy actually still runs. You saw the cursor there? He runs. But this is why I said join a free aim session, okay? Because you can get stuck on black screens like this. So join somebody in a different targeting mode, either a friend or somebody from a different session. Accept the first alert, decline the second. It'll kick you off the black screen. Go into first person, activate your emo by double clicking the analog sticks, and you should be good to go. As you can see right there we go, okay? So I'm gonna go run into the garage, and now I should have retained the F1 wheels as well as get the paint, and that's exactly what happened, okay? So as you can see right there, I got my paint and I got to keep the F1 wheels, everything. All right, so at this point, don't mess with the wheels yet. I'm just showing you guys everything that, you know, transferred right back over. I'm going to change some livery stuff here, and I'm going to show you what you can actually do with the F1 wheels to get different results. So go to the wheel types, the tires and tire design. And if you scroll through, you're going to see there's different F1 options. Now, what you can do is click on only the F1 options, and what that'll do is actually give you more options. So you see I clicked on the F1, and now as I scroll through, I have different options and different tire designs and colors, things like that. All right, so I can select that one, and I keep getting different results. And you can pick from there. As long as you don't click one of the options that doesn't have F1s, you'll keep them, and you'll be able to customize them just like that. So as you can see right there, I ended up landing on this one, and I'm gonna go with that car. So that's going to be it, guys, for this first part of the masterclass. I tried to run through it as quickly as I could, and it still ended up being a super long video. I apologize for that, but I tried to run through it quick, and I feel like I should have gone slower. But anyways, I'm going to be coming out with a part 2 of this later today, and we're going to be touching on liveries and ways to merge cars to get unobtainable liveries for certain cars. All right, so stay tuned for that. All right, but yeah, that's going to be it for me, guys.